Welcome back, YouTube, to Hold My Break. I'm Jonathan. I know it's been a while. All this stuff with what's been happening in the world, in the country, everything that's been going on. I had to finish up school. I've been working, so a lot of stuff's been going on. I haven't had time to make another video, and now I'm finally back. For this video, we are doing my Lego Harry Potter collection. So I'm going to leave it at that and get right to it. Okay, so most of y'all already know this is Godric Gryffindor, Helga Hufflepuff, Salazar Slytherin, and Rowena Ravenclaw, the four founding members of Hogwarts. And right behind them we have pretty much all the Harry Potters from the new sets, along with the ones from the old right in the next row. So what we got is we got Harry in his invisibility cloak. Several of the Aragog layer sets. Some other ones along with from the train, the Christmas calendar, the Quidditch match, stuff like that. I don't remember all the names of the sets at the moment because they are all across the house. Then we got his third year and then fourth year stuff. This is him in the Yule Ball, Goblet of Fire and everything. Then you have the Order of the Phoenix. I just bought this one last Sunday when I went shopping with my friend. All the old ones right there. I hated the bowl cut. I don't know how many of y'all hate it too. Pretty sure there's a lot. Along with Hermione. Okay, this Hermione here, I love this Hermione because it actually depicts the way her hair looks in the movies. The way they did it previously was just like one haircut, and obviously, you actually have the height difference and everything throughout the years. She starts to get taller. Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire, everything like that. And here's the old one. One of the eyebrows is a little bit faded, not gonna lie, because it's been years since those came out. Now down here we got the Weasley boy, Ron. Now the sad thing is I don't have Fred and George or a lot of the old Rons. I am missing a few Rons. There's one that's supposed to be his, I think, Goblet of Fire version, possibly, or besides that one there, I think it's maybe Prisoner of Azkaban. Not too positive. It's from the minifig collection. I haven't collected all those. I wish I had. I just didn't have the time, being in college and everything. So we got Aragog's Lair. We got the Christmas calendar on. We got his basic one. One where he's in the car, in the flying car. And then we go up to his third year. Pretty sure that's Prisoner of Azkaban in with Buckbeak's execution, everything, Hagrid's hut. Then we got his Goblet of Fire dress robes, rip. And then we have Ginny Weasley. I'm pretty sure this is the only Ginny Weasley I have at the moment. Kind of depressing that I didn't have any others. Sorry to say I don't have Luna Lovegood at the moment, guys. But I do have Dean Thomas, Seamus, I forget his last name. Finnegan, yeah, never mind. Seamus Finnegan. Then you got Oliver Wood. Have no idea who this guy is. I actually did not look at the name on the box. As far as I know, he's just a Quidditch player. Here's one of the old ones. The face is from a different set because, over the years when I first collected these, I still lived with my younger siblings, and my younger siblings, I was kind of forced to let them play with my Legos, and they tore through a lot. So some of these minifigures in here are kind of like custom. Some of them, they're towards the back, and then I'm actually missing a few, like Bellatrix Lestrange. Rip to that. I only have her upper body, her upper body, I have her legs, her head, and her hair. I'm missing the torso. So what we have over here, we forgot this guy's name. I don't remember. But we have Draco as, you know, his second year. We have Goyle. We have Draco again. That guy's the same dude right there. Two different types of sets. That right there is Severus Snape from one of the sets. That's his face because I was missing a guy. Obviously, that's not an actual Slytherin dude by face. The legs, I think, are actually a Stormtrooper's legs because I was missing a full white pair of legs at one point. Then we have two more Malfoys. One is the older version in Half-Blood Prince, and then you have, you know, the one from the first. We have Cedric Diggory. 3 different versions that they came up with. One was his maze minifig from Goblet of Fire. Then you have the Yule Ball, and then you have his from the Dragon task to collect the egg. All right, then you have, gosh, I forgot her name. Blondie right here. It's pretty sure it's Hannah something. I literally had the box to it. I have the box to it on the other side of the house. I forgot her name. But then you have Susan Bones, and then Cho Chang over here. 2 different versions of her. Her younger version from Goblet of Fire, and then I'm pretty sure that's supposed to depict her Order of the Phoenix version, which that's a big difference a year later. She's got a better haircut for sure, but you know, what can you do? Then we have Fleur Delacour, her Yule Ball, her Dragon Task, and then the Bo Battens outfit, and her younger sister. Forgot the younger sister's name. We have Victor Krum, both versions of him, his, you know, Dragon Task and his Yule Ball outfit. I'm surprised they didn't make him have a maze one. Then we have Flitwick here, Yule Ball, and then the Flitwick right here, he has the old Harry Potter bowl cut hairpiece. I somehow lost his old hairpiece that he had, but I'm not gonna lie, that one's so much better right there. Okay, the newer version is. Professor Trelawney, that's the only one I have of her. I don't know if they're doing another one of her. I can't wait for August to come so I can see the new Harry Potter sets. Or I already seen them, but I hope to get all of them very soon. Then we have Madam Hooch. I have a 3rd version of Madam Hooch from the Bricktober, 2018 Bricktober pack. Everything in one of the back rows, so I'll get to that. We have Professor McGonagall, the old version of her from way back in like 2011, I think. And then you have the 2 newer versions from a year or so ago, a couple years ago. Then we have, oh gosh, what's her name? Professor Sprout. Wow, gosh, I need to watch Harry Potter again. I'm a little rusty on the names. Hagrid. I never forget Hagrid. I have the old version of him, and then I have 3 versions of the newer sets. One's from, obviously, I'm pretty sure Hagrid's Hut is one that came with him. Then you have his Yule Ball version, and then you have, gosh, I don't even remember the other one. Madame Maxine, both her Yule Ball version and the version of her coming down into the Great Hall. Gosh, Professor Lupin. The old version of Lupin, I somehow lost the hair. I don't know how you lose a hairpiece that badly, but again, I had to let my younger siblings play with my Legos way back in the day. It's been years since that's happened, so I don't lose my Legos anymore. 5 versions of Dumbledore. These are all from the newer versions. I have none of the old versions because I'm missing like the torso to most of them. I think there were 2 versions from the old sets that I had. I do not have the very, very old sets. I wish I did, but you know, I never knew they made Lego Harry Potter at the time, and I started when I was 5 in 2005. So it's been a while, and they started beforehand. Then we have the Bogart version of Professor Snape that Neville Longbottom cooks up. Here's the other Madam Hooch. Dolores Umbridge, and Professor Slughorn. Then you have Filch. Yes, I gave Filch a 1 for his other version just because why not? Give him the satisfaction of being a wizard for once. I have Severus Snape from the new sets. That's all I have right now. Like I said, one of the minifigures back on the Quidditch team, I think, has one of the old Severus Snape heads. Something like that. Professor Quirrell and his version of Voldemort in the back of the Turpin. I think that's how you pronounce it. Gosh. If I'm illiterate, guys, I'm sorry. Lady from the Train set, you know, anything from the trolley. The bus driver. I have the second version of the bus driver, but I forgot to bring him, another Harry Potter, and the guy in the purple suit, whatever his name is, from the set in my room right now. Yes, if any of you guys say why does Arthur Weasley have, you know, what looks to be blue or green on his head, that is because apparently my younger sister, you know, over 6 or 7 years ago, decided it would be fun to take nail polish and put it on his head. And I don't think I ever got it off. I think something happened and it stained, or maybe it wasn't nail polish and it was like a Sharpie. You got Molly, you have Peeves, the mischievous ghost, and then you have Nearly Headless Nick, but it doesn't really look like he's nearly headless right now. Sirius Black is over here, and then if we move on back, we have our Death Eaters, Peter Pettigrew, gosh, I forgot, Fenrir Greyback, Cece Malfoy, Sissy Malfoy. It's like Sissy Malfoy or something like that. I really need to learn to pronounce that. Another Death Eater, Lucius Malfoy. Both his versions right there. Now, this minifigure right here, this is just a custom that I did for a Death Eater just because I wanted more Death Eaters. I just took a Lord of the Rings Ringwraith body and hood and everything, cape, and just put a, I think that might be a Sam's head on there. Possibly, not accurate. Then I have my 4 versions of Voldemort that I have. I decided to put one as a hood just to make him a normal Death Eater. Then you have the other version, then the newer version, and then the one that came with Nagini in the minifigure packs. I have my old Dobby and new Dobby. Minister of Magic right here, and the Executioner for the Buckbeak execution. I have a couple other customs right here. Either they're just a custom make or they're just other body parts and minifigures from other types of things. Like we have Lex Luthor in the suit right here. Some random guy that I took with a Star Wars head, Anakin hair. And then, you know, a Star Wars Mandalorian head and put it with a Ringwraith body. Boom, Death Eater. I have like 3 Bruce Banners, so I just took one of them and brought them for Harry Potter. Then we have our Dementors, Buckbeak back here. That is the best looking Buckbeak I've ever seen because the old one looks weird and, you know, almost has no eyeballs. More Dementors. Harry Potter's Patronus, his stag. And then we have, last but not least, Fantastic Beasts. Gosh, I really need to remember the names. I know one of them is Queenie. I'm pretty sure Queenie is the sister. This sister in the pink. I'm not positive. It's been a while since I watched those. Again, a lot of stuff's been going on, so like my memory is not exactly fresh on all the names. Obviously, Jacob, I can't forget him. He's like trying to forget Hagrid. You really just can't do it. Such a great character. Grindelwald. I love Johnny Depp as Grindelwald. The Minister for Magic, President for Magic, or whatever in America. Newt Scamander and Credence, or Aurelius Dumbledore, as they put it. And then just good old golden statue minifigure from one of the Harry Potter sets. Heck yeah. And that's about it, guys. Thank you for watching this, and I know it's a kind of long video and some of y'all won't want to watch all the way through, so I thank you for those that actually try to get all the way through and actually make it to this point. And I'll see you guys next time with a new vid.